Hi there. I just finished watching a Nantucket Noel. I believe that was the name of the movie. Um, I always forget as soon as I watch it, but pretty sure that was what it's called. Nantucket Noel, a Nantucket Noel, something like that. With Trevor Donovan, and I took a nap today. Some serious nap here going on. I don't remember the lady's name. I'm just gonna say maybe it's Sarah Power because I remember looking her up on IMDb, and I will be correcting this later in the subtitles in the captions if that's incorrect. But you would know her from Good Witch. I can't remember if she's done other stuff, but I like her. Like I've not watched, I think I've watched a couple few episodes of Good Witch, so she's yeah, I enjoy her. Trevor Donovan, there was a time where I did not like I thought I didn't like Trevor Donovan. And I don't remember why I thought that, but then I think I was just kind of going like I don't like in general like I don't like blondes. No offense against blonde people, you're lovely, you're beautiful, but as far as like what I love in my Hallmark hunks, I like dark hair, I like dark eyes and so I was kind of dismissive of Trevor. And then I watched a movie where he was a ski guy, a ski, a skier. and um, that was like this past winter or the winter before. Can't remember. And I really like that movie. And so I was like, oh, Trevor Donovan. Okay, okay, boo, I see you. He has a very nice, deep voice. I like his presence a lot. So what I'm trying to figure out is if I would recommend this movie if those two weren't in it. I also like I haven't even said what the movie's about, which isn't really important because you're going to watch a movie, you're going to know what it's about, and my reviews aren't really like that. They're just like blah 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 whatever. You can read a synopsis and find what it's about, but I'm going to tell you what it's about because I feel like a jerk if I don't tell you. So the whole thing is that Sarah Power. I really wish I'd looked up her name because I'm just going to keep calling her that and then have to put captions that say I'm an idiot. Uh, this takes place in Nantucket, and she owns a toy store. And Trevor Donovan is a very busy businessman, the typical very busy businessman guy who is going to take his daughter, he's divorced, going to take his daughter to Nantucket because dad has settled in Nantucket. Dad says he retired. Dad's a real jerk, like for most of the movie, and you'll recognize him. He's been in a ton of stuff. And they want to redevelop the wharf where her name's Christina in the movie. Christina has her little toy store. She has her very best friend who has like a cafe there. There's a couple of other side characters that I actually really enjoyed. They were a lot of fun. Who were who also had shops there. And it's funny because the guy who is a shop owner, who later, like, they're going caroling and he's decided it's going to be like a Dickens theme. And he's like reading, like, this Ebenezer Scrooge monologue while they're walking around. His character was like, I thought a lot of fun. And it's great to see that because in Christmas Treasure, he played the dad and because that movie was so terrible, was so boring. Like, so boring. So it was so nice to see him having some fun that they pulled him out of the Hallmark barn and put him in a movie where he could like have a good time rather than that piece of garbage that he was just in. I would say no offense, but I'm offended that they made that movie, that they rolled it out and said here is a movie that you should watch, and that they took those 2 hours from me. So please skip Christmas Treasure. Anyway, um, the dad is he's a developer guy, and he wants to demolish the whole wharf. But basically, in his defense, the wharf is like totally falling apart. But he's totally being a jerk about the whole thing. And his son like is in business with him, but is not in this deal. But of course, So he and his daughter, her name is Wink, which her real name is Winifred, but I do like that her name is Wink. This is one of the things I like about the movie. She is cute, a cute kid. She's not one of the annoying Hallmark kids, but she's also not hit the bar of Christmas in My Heart. The actress and little actress in that movie is still number one this season as far as child actresses go. And they go to the toy store, Now, mind you, her grandpa is like a gajillionaire, like owns like this. I mean, it's this huge place on Nantucket. Dad is obviously like well off and stuff, like because he has like a when they go to pick her up to take her to Nantucket, it's like it's a limo driver that's like his driver, not just some rent a driver kind of thing. So they got money, and they're in the store, and Dad is on the phone because he's always on the phone because he's a busy businessman, and Link like takes a doll and like pockets it, and then Christina sees that she's doing it and has this nice little talk with her, basically like, yo, that's not cool, but like in a really nice way. And then, so the way they deal with that is that she's gonna like, he's like, Link, you know better than that. And I'm thinking, I would be so disturbed if my kid like I think they kind of write it off like she's going through it because this is the first time that she's going to spend Christmas without her mom, and and dad's always on the phone and doesn't pay enough attention to her and stuff, but like I would have been more disturbed if my kid had like tried to pocket something, especially like when it's like you have they have a lot of money, a lot of money. So that part to me was a little of a bit of a head scratcher, but the way they decide to deal with it is to make her do community service basically and go the next day to the store and spend a couple hours at the store, which she's more than happy to do because it's a toy store. So, of course. So, anyway, as the movie goes on, Christina and Trevor Donovan's character, they're of course going to fall for each other and stuff. And I like them together. They have a nice little chemistry. They're just very attractive people, and it's just fun to watch very attractive people. And I think they're both good actors. Again, like the side characters. Um, Dad's housekeeper slash kind of caretaker because he's had some sort of medical thing. She's a fun little character. One of the things that made me at the end go, I would recommend this movie, is that it turns out that they go way back, and he's like, he basically has the hots for her, and Andy's the one who points it out to him. I think that's Trevor Donovan's character's name. Points it out to him, and so they have a really sweet moment at the end that made me go, ah, like out loud, like it went, ah, like that was so sweet. So I would say that you should probably watch the movie. I guess. Like, I think you should. And yeah, I'm gonna say you should. I thought it was very sweet. It's kind of like Gingerbread Miracle for me this year, where I'm kind of like, it kind of just sits there being a movie. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like, it's not offensive. I like the performances. I like the characters. Is it the most exciting thing I've seen? No. Is it going to be like, in the middle somewhere? Yeah. Like right now, this is the 17th movie I've seen, and I think this is going to come in at, like 10 or 11, depending on if I put it above Gingerbread Miracle, or 11 or 12, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I say go ahead and watch it. Also, Trevor Donovan at one point wears this blue suit, like it's all blue, and with his blue eyes, girl, shoot. So, like, if you like handsome dudes and you just like handsome dudes with deep voices, right there, that's enough to watch the movie. So, tell me what you think. I can't believe I talked 9 minutes when I wasn't even sure if I was going to tell you if you should watch the movie. I find that the ones where I'm not sure if I should tell you I should watch that you should watch the movie wind up taking longer. Like I'll be like, I don't have anything to say about this movie. It was just being a movie, and then like it's nearly 10 minutes later, and I'm still talking to you. So anyway, thanks for listening. You're the greatest if you hung in here for this whole one, and I'll be back. Number 17 down. I've got 18, 19, and 20 this weekend. Can I finish them between tonight, Saturday night, and tomorrow? I don't. I, I doubt it. But I will dig in. Next up is A Christmas Together with You. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I also started watching a Lifetime movie today. Uh, you know what? Having a full-time job is really getting in the way of this whole like watching Christmas movie thing. So anyway, I'm out. Peace. Thanks again. Bye.